作你一叶菩提香，阅读觉诸佛智慧海。欢迎收听由香海文化制作的放香节目。本期我们阅读星云大师著作《星云说喻》，聆听大师如何以简短的譬喻故事，巧妙引导大众以智慧克服生活的困境，得到解脱自在。本系列故事分别中文及英文读诵，由普门寺监院妙旭法师以中文诵读，人间佛教研究院副院长妙光法师以英文诵读。
Hello, this is Miao Guang. Today's Bodhi Light Tales is The Squashed Frog. Once upon a time, there was a novice monk named Han. In a monastery, someone must rise early to sound the wake-up board signals. And for this particular week, it was Han's duty to wake everybody up. One night, after a long day, Han was on his way back to his dormitory. Feeling exhausted, Han decided to take a shortcut through the garden. Though the stars were shining and the fragrance of the flowers would usually have brought joy to Han, that night, he just wanted to get back to his room as quickly as possible. Soon, he arrived at the gate of his dormitory. And as he stepped through, he felt something soft and squishy under his foot. Oh my, what was that? Han thought to himself. Now confused and afraid, not knowing what to do, Han ran as fast as he could until he reached his room. Still pondering over what he had stepped on, he whispered to himself, "Could it be a frog? Oh, please not." For the rest of the night, Han was overwhelmed with fear and remorse. He couldn't stop thinking about the soft and squishy thing that he had stepped on. His thought even went to his precepts as a Buddhist monk, most particularly the precept of refraining from killing. He felt terrible that he had broken his precepts. I should have taken the normal route instead of the shortcut. How could I have been so careless? And just like that, I took a life. He blamed himself over and over again. Eventually, Han managed to fall asleep. Because of his guilt, he dreamt that he was being chased by thousands of frogs claiming for his own life. Waking up in a cold sweat, he thought, "What a nightmare! I need to tell Master what I have done." Now up at the break of dawn, Han quickly got ready and went to see his master. "Master, I need to confess something awful. I took a life. Last night on my way to my room, I stepped on something soft and squishy. It was a frog. I killed it. I feel horrible. Then I dreamt that frogs were coming after me, seeking to take my life. I feel terrible about what happened. What should I do?" cried Han. "Stay calm. How about we find the frog and give it a proper burial?" said the master. Han and his master went to find the frog. They followed the route that Han took the night before and searched everywhere. But they just couldn't find any trace of the frog. However, there was one thing lying on the ground. It was a squashed eggplant. "Look, I think last night it was an overripe eggplant that you stepped on," exclaimed the master. Han let out a big sigh of relief and muttered, "Thank Buddha. It was an eggplant, not a frog." Han realized he had spent all night feeling upset about something he didn't do, and just like that, all his worries and fears went away. In the story, Han was misled by his misconceived truth. And only after realizing what really happened, he was relieved from his anxieties and worries. How often do we make things up and make assumptions? Just like Han let his troubles affect him, causing unnecessary worry and fear. When we are unclear or unsure about something, we often mistake someone's good intention or misinterpret reality. This can create misunderstandings among one another. These kinds of misunderstandings not only produce unnecessary defilements, sometimes even more serious and harmful actions can be caused. There is a saying, there is no impartial world. When worry, alarm, and regret conquer the mind, the world becomes very subjective. To keep this in mind, Venerable Master Xing Yun reminds us, to see right, our eyes must look past illusion. To hear right, our ears must listen with care. To speak right, our mouth must tell no lies. To do right, our hands must shun evil. To walk right, our feet must find the path. To think right, our mind must discern the truth.
茄子喻。话说寺庙里晚上都安排有晚课。某一夜，小沙弥做完晚课后走回寮房。由于夜色昏暗，走着走着，小沙弥忽然惊觉脚下踩到软软的东西。他心想：糟了，我可能踩死一只青蛙。这一整个晚上，小沙弥心里很难过，根本睡不着，不断地唉声叹气自责。我怎么这么不小心踩死一条生命啊！第二天天刚亮，小沙弥赶紧跑出去，想去埋葬青蛙。当他来到昨晚经过的地方，看到一条被踩烂的茄子，不禁松了一口气，说：还好还好，原来是茄子，不是青蛙。事情真相大白之后，一整晚的焦虑、痛苦霎时消失得无影无踪。佛教常说，凡事要讲清楚、弄明白，因为不说清楚、不太明白，常常容易曲解别人的意思，模糊事实，使得人与人之间产生误会。而这些误会、颠倒、曲解，会让我们心里升起烦恼，甚至做出伤害别人的行为。所以凡事讲清楚、弄明白是很重要的。该如何讲清楚、弄明白呢？就要靠智慧来辨别。譬如小沙弥晚上看不清楚，误解了事实，等到天亮之后才发现不是他想象中那么一回事。所以智慧好比日光一般，人生旅途上有了智慧，任何的事情才能够照彻，才能够看得清楚明白。因此智慧是何等重要啊！当我们有了困扰，或对某人产生不谅解时，更需要平心静气地以智慧来观察。有时把情绪摆一旁，事情看清楚后，反而一切的阴霾都会消失无踪。 奉劝大家多看佛书，多听经闻法，乃至于阅读有益身心的书籍，这些都可以增加我们的智慧，减少心中的烦恼。
更多内容欢迎典藏星云大师全集以及系列著作。感谢您的收听，我们下次见。